Alright, welcome to another Star Citizen stream. We're on the 4.3.0 live environment, running patch 100.98575. So, we've logged in, but before I started streaming I just walked into the med bay because I had something to do in real life and I didn't want to be... I was just about to start streaming, then I got waylaid and and so I thought I'll just dive into medbay. So yeah, hey, pretty lady. Nothing now. The view is wonderful. Right, so we're on EU 1B090 server, and I've joined this server because there's not a lot of people on it. In fact, it's relatively empty. And look at that. There's not many people on it at all. I think Chemis is on here. Yeah, there he is. So he's been having some problems this morning. He came across the inventory bug where you access a storage terminal and it doesn't do anything except give you a mouse pointer, and then you can't get out of it. It's really weird, really weird. What I'm gonna do is, well, I'm gonna see if I can go to one of my hangars, and it's a small hangar, which is fine. I just like to be out of the way of the public. I've got way too many people trying to make a party, add friends, that kind of thing. So what the hell? I thought I brought something up there. Where's my expedition? There we go. So I'm wondering what we're going to be doing this morning. I would like to do the last mission of the thingamabob, the Jorit dossier, but I'm going to wait until somebody's available to do that so I can do it with somebody, because I really don't feel like taking on all the enemies in that last room. Unless I take like a grenade launcher or something, and that's going to be expensive. So we've still got the Eckhart security evaluation. We should do that. We should do that. Hobart. Yeah, we'll accept that. Track it. We should get round to sorting that out. However, it's gonna be a bit weird. Yeah, I've got all my ammo. I'm gonna have a drink before I set off, or do anything really. So call it 7 a.m. It's 6:58 a.m. at the minute. So call it 7 a.m. when I have 3 drinks. Although this is, no, I won't time it this time. It's not a proper test because I'm not thirsty to start with. Why hasn't that? Oh, it has. Weird. Lot of strange things going on in Star Citizen right now. It's all over the place and people are apprehensive about doing things because it just goes wrong. And we're back to a state where we really don't know what to expect. In the PTU, it was a week ago. In the PTU, it was just a few problems that, you know, we were reporting and hoping CIG would fix, but alas, you can whistle for that one. Right, I have more than one fucking med pen spare. In fact, where's all my med pens gone? I must have more than that. Oh, don't fucking do this. Things won't fucking stack. Yeah, we've got that. Fine. Good thing I checked that. Or else I've been setting off with just one med pen spare. Might not have been a problem, but yeah. So we'll go down to HGSF for about get this mission done. Now this is one of the places where enemies are spawning infinitely. Just let me, I'm going to check Cornerstone planetary survey, and I'm going to have a look at Hurston. Hobart. Right, so it's a hostile bunker. It is a hostile bunker that have been taken over by Ninetails, and we used to get shot at this bunker when approaching, which I thought was cool, but now we don't. So, famous last words, and we'll get shot down. But we'll find out when we get there. But we've got plenty of rep for Hurston Security, but they just don't offer any missions now. I mean, I wonder what the mission with Constantine Hurston is doing these days. That was kind of interesting. But it was only one mission, and I think I did it 1,000,000 times. Well, that's a gross exaggeration. I probably did it 2 or 3 dozen times. Oh, that's me moving my mouse. But yeah, a lot of missions have changed. A lot of missions have been rebadged. I don't know why CIG feel it's appropriate or necessary to do that. You know, they could be putting their efforts towards bigger and better things, like solving all the problems. I don't actually think they've got the ability to do it, or else they'd be doing it in a greater and more effective capacity than what they're doing now. So we're just going to come in here and put our gear down. Well, obviously not getting shot at, would have been blasted out of the sky by now. But it says hostiles remaining 75%. I haven't even arrived yet. So we're down to 37%. I don't believe that. For a New York second, I don't believe that. Right, so where are we? There'll be fine. I want it really close to the bunker. Okay. If we start getting shot at, that'll be alright. As long as we don't get killed. I might actually. What? Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'll take him. There is another guy around here, is it? Not sure if I can grab this gun from here. It might be too far. Oh yeah, I can. Focus. Well, that was unexpected. Fuck me. So, where's the other one gone? we are gonna leave that up. We might need to make a quick escape here. Excuse me. Because this is an enemy bunker. But it says we've got 15% left. I don't trust the 15%. I really don't. But they are fucking vicious today. I don't know if I can be bothered with it today, to be honest. But we can't go running around this bunker too much. Oh, there is P4 on the floor there, so the only thing I'm bothered about is enemies spawning behind me. Here he comes. And I think is all our objectives complete, which is a bit shit, but see, there's more upstairs that I've got to fucking kill that have respawned. And I don't know what they're shooting at. So I think what I'll do is quickly grab whatever I can here. And get the hell out of here. What's he doing? What's he doing in here? He's running my ship. But what I'll do is get the hell out of here. Like find a hill or something to... See what I mean? I don't know what these are. Not really bothered, but... It's really annoying when, you know, you've got a bunker. I mean, first time I did one of them bunkers, I got shot to hell. I came away with several several injuries, and and like 23% health or something. I couldn't believe it. I'm thinking, where are these fucking enemies coming from? It just didn't make sense. Maybe it's somebody at CIG's idea of challenging gameplay, but I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm trying to look for a place here where... Oh, they are. Are they rocks or something? Don't know. But anyway, I'm going to land. I got shot to hell there. I did. He's got nothing anyway, has he? Right. So I'll move all that in there. In fact, why don't I just get completely undressed? This is probably a quicker and easier way of doing it. Put all that in there. And then just put the undersuit on, and it puts your whole armour on. Rather than doing it in 2 bits each time. But it is a ball ache. I just used to drag the items off the bodies onto the floor and pick them up from the floor. But that is not my that's not my favourite bunker to do. No, hang on a minute. Can't I? Oh, for fuck's sake, it won't let me stack. That will. No. What the fuck is going on? More problems, you see. I don't think I've got any med pens, have I? No. Right. Put sustenance in there, but we have got some ammo that I want. I want to put that on. So I've got full ammo. Well, we'll have when I can fucking see it, because everything's clouding the screen. Like, yeah, full ammo. 45 in the gun, so about halfway. We're good. We're good. I don't need that sustenance, by the way. What we at? 40%. Right. Okay. It's not brilliant, but and then we just throw the bodies out. And the reason I do this, I carry the bodies with me, is because more enemies spawn. You saw there, we threw the bodies in the ship and took off, and while we were flying away we were getting shot at. I don't know if that's from freshly spawned enemies, but we were certainly getting shot at by some hostile. And yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Usually on the PTU, you wouldn't get them spawning above on the ground outside the bunker. You know, you kill the ones that are there, and the only ones that would spawn are inside the bunker. But hey ho, this is Star Citizen. You know, you can't rely on anything. Right. Copions. Grazers. And what the hell is this? This is under the ground, but what is it? Is it a worm? Oh, it's a worm. I wonder if we've got anything lootable. Let me have a butcher's at this. All right. I don't know what we picked up there, but let me see. Nothing, apparently. I don't know what we picked up. It was weird. Right, okay. Well, they don't seem to be. Huh? Alright. Weird. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to loot from them worms, but I don't like them worms. They're fucking horrible. Or snakes. You know, they look like the spice worms off Dune on a smaller scale. I'm sure somebody at CIG got the idea from those. You know, they've got the tri-jaw thing going on. have we got? Well, we can just quantum out and then go back to Hurston. In fact, have we got, what missions have we got? Mercenary. We've got Farnsworth. No, I'm not into that. Requesting help. I don't know, that's the Lazarus transport hub, so Farnsworth again. We could probably take both of those. Colfax, that's more bunker shit. But expel outlaws, Farnsworth and Hurston, and so I don't know. The reason why I'm not going to take that, I'm in the Pisces and I might have to shoot down a ship. Can't do that in the Pisces. But Colfax is going to be more of the same. What's this one? Barnabas will accept that. Right. We will accept this. Yeah, sure, thank you. Now, Barnabas is my favourite bunker. And it's a friendly bunker. But I don't know what this is doing at 66%. Let me have a look at my reputation. Weird. Let's see what this is about. But yeah, I got shot all to hell there. At that last bunker. But I'm not sure what this one is. It might be one that where the timer starts when we get to the bottom of the elevator. Because they are all friendlies. Every single one of them is a friendly. Oh, we've got a bit of... Oh, no, we haven't. Shit, I left the lights on. If I can... Oh, God, no. More shenanigans. So, somebody was complaining this morning that the missions don't actually tell you anything. They were talking about the repair pipe in the ASD Onyx facility missions, and there's no indication in the mission that you've got to repair the pipe. Right, so, okay, 3 waves of hostiles. Okay. Righto. Righto. So I don't think there'll be any weapons up here. It's always worth looking around, because you might get a normal mission at this bunker and have dropped items, so it doesn't look like there's anything. But I love Barnabas, I love the name, and the 3 waves aren't a problem. But we'll see what we can get from this. Excuse me. I've got nothing in my... Oh, there we are. A Valkar Fang, juvenile. It's only 100 SCU, so we'll have a quick run round first. See what we can see. There's a there's a elite guard and oh, fucking hell no. I'm not going through there. There's too many guards. I'll just let them fight it out, and then we'll see where we're at. Way too many guards. And look at them, it's like a football crowd. But we'll just... I want the elite security to die so I can grab his outfit, his armor. Right, we're off. It's game on. All right. Minute until the next wave. So this is not, it's not boring, it's just not engaging in a way that I would expect it to be. Like, you have 4 or 5 guards at a bunker, and they get overwhelmed by an attack, you don't take less men to a battle than what your enemy's got. You take enough troops, don't you? Or if the numbers are that high, it really doesn't matter. You don't take like 3 waves of 8 guys. You're only 24 men to a bunker that's full of guards. So we've got, how many have we? Well, the ones that we can see, we've got 4 left. Because not all the friendlies have markers. Here we go. So, yeah, cool. And the biggest problem is getting all the gear out afterwards. There's no time limit. I don't know if there is a time limit. You know, the timer for trespassing was helpful to let you know you've got to leave within that time frame. But, yeah. Third wave, and we've still got some enemies, some friendlies left. Like, there's 2 guys there, 3 that haven't got markers. I mean, just how many fucking guards have we got? Oh, there's an elite there. I hope he's going to die. But we'll just hang back. Fucking hell, you scared me. Get in there. That's it. Go, 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 go. So we've got 2 enemies left. And I wish I could knock these guards out without incurring a penalty. I really do. Right, so that's us complete. And looks like we've got some enemies that have disappeared. I'm going to take him. And we're going to take him. We don't want his guns. I don't want to be... Actually, the FS9s are worth what is it, 1,500 each? But the heavy weapons and the P4s are much more lucrative. Much lighter weapons, and you get 2,200 for them. So put him on there. Yeah, well, where's his gun gone? Where's this guy's gun? Don't know. So the elite didn't die. I don't know why anybody in the right mind thought that was a med bay. It just doesn't make sense. There's nothing medical in there. I wonder where his gun is. We're at 59% in the backpack. Oh, elite guard. Right, so pick his gun up and we'll throw him over the thing down there. That'll be fine. No more goodies. No loot. He's got a devastator. No crates. That is a, I think that's a corner, is it? Yeah, okay. Oh, got another FS9 here, but more P8s. I'll take this guy. Excuse me. 90% in the backpack. Okay. I mean, what I should do is loot all the magazines out of these FS9s. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's a Devastator. I've seen that one. I thought it was a Custodian. But not a lot of enemies for 3 waves of enemies, to be honest. So we'll just take these guys up with us. Let me see who's bugging me on Discord. Oh, it's Stammers. I apologised to him earlier. I said, sorry it was a late one, mate. Because like we were playing, and then he said, oh, it's 4 AM here. And I'm like, oh fuck yeah, he's Australian. Of course, it was about 6 p.m. in England and fucking 4 p.m. in Australia, and I just didn't have any concept of the time. Totally oblivious. I felt a bit guilty about that one. Yeah. Like, don't, of course, time zones and all that. Right, I want you to get the hell out of the way. Because I've got some business here. Now what I'm going to do is put my weapon in here. Move all. And I'll put that up so in case anybody arrives. And I'm going to check for, did we, yeah we did, didn't we? We covered basically everything else. But I am going to, no, it's 74 out of 75. That's 75. What I'll do is put that one on there. Drop that. Pick that one up. If I can. Fucking hell. I can't fucking grab anything while all these oh, come on. It's 27. Excuse me. And I might be better just picking up. That's 74 out of 75. Keep that one. Yeah. Right. And then throw that on the floor. Because I don't want the guns. I've got enough guns. I just want the ammo. We got that, didn't we? But yeah, not a lot of pick these things up. Not a lot of oh, there's a crate spawn there. Nice. I'll have a look in that. What do we got? Lumin. And not a lot else. What's that? FPL8 core, it's light armor, is that? It's got the logo on it though, which is kind of cool, but it's light armor. And the FPS has gone to shit again. And all the guns I've just picked up aren't showing up in my backpack. Come on. Canna. Okay. Another one here. There's loads of FS9s. I've never seen this many FS9s. Well, rarely seen this many FS9s. That is 49 out of 75. We're not checking that. In fact, we're gonna drop it. We'll take this one though. And we'll be soon looking to get out of here. Yeah, alright. Should we take this guy? Just for a bit of extra. Okay. Now the FPS sucks, so I don't expect to be picking this chap up. I'll have to try and drag him. Come on, fuck me. This is what happens when you get too many bodies in your ship. Right, so what I'm going to do is... Oh, God. No, I'll do this first. I'll put all the gear I've got in here. You know, my gear in here. And then do the dress undress thing. It's just faster. Well, it might be swings and roundabouts, I don't really know, but it's fucking annoying, that's what it is. I don't understand why anybody would think that this is a better way of doing things. It's backward. It's something that a young kid would do, and then you sort of advise them, no, that's totally not the way to do it. This is the way to do it, because it's time saving and blah, blah, blah. You know, if you had a dead body on the ground, you could it'd be more than possible to take the top off, the coat off, the trousers off, and just throw them on the ground. But no, you can't do that anymore. You've got to, it snaps back onto the corpse. So you've got to fuck around and do it another way. And it really is a pain in the arse. Is that all we've got? Right, we should be able to get this in here. And then we will get dressed in our gear again. Now, why have I got all that in there? It doesn't make sense. No, it's not letting me do that. It must be... I can't. Can I put it in there? Nope. So what I'm going to do is fly back to Everest, dump all this stuff. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to dump all these bodies first. Where's the ship moved? An NPC probably walked into it or something. Okay. Okay. But yeah, things despawn too quick, and I'm not the first one to notice that or comment on it. There was loads of people yesterday talking about things despawning. Oh, and appearing in hangars, in local inventories. Like I had 144 bottles of Synergy in Lawville. I've never ever in my life bought that amount of Synergy ever. The most I buy is like 20 bottles, or maybe 30 bottles, but Synergy, no, not 144. It's just weird, is what it is. Right, we should be okay now to, if we're at Barnabas, we should be able to get to, oh, where is it? Where is it? Barnabas gives us a marker where we can get, oh, here we are. We can get straight to Everest from here. Which is another reason why I like it. I could do missions at Barnabas all day. All right. Hangar request completed. It's going to be the furthest hangar away because that's how we roll. No, it's not. It's going to be the closest. Nice. Well, second closest. I wonder if CIG changed something because this wasn't happening yesterday. And I went on a bit of a rant on the idea forum saying how inefficient and inconvenient it was to be fucked around with the hangars. I mean, it really is stupid. Especially when you've got large ships and you've got to navigate to the other side of the station. And a few days ago, I was outside a hangar. I thought, I'll wait until the doors close and then request docking again. And fuck me, it gave me the hangar at the opposite side of the station to the hangar that it had just given me, which was free and unused. And I'm like, who would be that stupid to do that? Oh, I've lost sound again. Until I get off the ship. Now, is there anything in this? No, it's just the other one. So when you leave the ship, your sound comes back. Yeah, that's CIG logic. It's a bug. No, it's a feature. Somebody once said that bugs have been around so long they're now considered game features. It made me laugh. It really did. Right. We should seriously think about selling some items now. For the retail therapy factor, that's 27. I'm going to dump that. I am going to dump that. Now then, I'll reload. Okay. And put this on there. So, should be the last one. And I'm just going to do everything one at once. Why? Because it works. And I don't get things stuck in my backpack that was full of gear is now no longer full of gear because it's already in the container. More database issues that I'd rather not have. But what can you do? You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. You can tell CIG about the problems, you cannot force them to fix them. I knew the moment Chris Roberts said 2025 is going to be a year of fixes, that it was just hollow words. Yeah, but look how much CIG have fixed in 2025. What, compared to last year? I'd love to see those statistics in a table for comparison. And I know it's mad and mental to do this, but I've just learned through using it that this is the best way. You know, the fastest, most convenient, quickest, effortless way is not always the most productive or problem-free. All right, so, excuse me. That's all that unloaded. Now what I'm going to do is bring that container back up, put it in the ship just because. And then it's all ready. fuck's sake. And there we have it. I'll put the shit back in its normal place. No, come on. So many quirky little errors and bugs right now. It's unpredictable. It's as if CIG bring back old code for whatever reason. I mean, I know in one of the tests they were planning last week, they were using 4.21. And I actually said to myself at the time, what is the point in using software that's going to get replaced for a test? Because the new software that you're wanting to test isn't going to be running on that software. It seems backward, you know. Proof of concept, yes. Use any software for a proof of concept. But when you're looking to implement it for public consumption, why would you be using 4.21 and not 4.3 when your intentions are to release 4.3? You want to be using the latest software or the software that people will be using, not something that they used to use. It just doesn't make sense. Now we'll leave it. We won't store it. We'll just. You all right there, mate? All right. Don't know what that's about, but people stood around just staring into space or the floor. I am going to try something that doesn't usually work. Now, what is this? Is this a refill? Yeah? Oh, great. Well, that's... I'm going to try and stack shit. That's that's decon. That's extra. And Valakar Fang. Juvenile snakes that we found. And I know all this Wikilow shit. I don't like Wikilow. I don't like the idea of it. You work so hard for so long to get something, then you want to keep it until the next wipe. I mean, if you want a Polaris or something like that, then fair enough. You know, you don't have to fork out thousands of dollars for one. But it's only for a limited time. Oh, fucking hell, this will be interesting. See, they aren't fucking stacking. Nah, they aren't stacking. I'm going to have to fucking sell them all at once, aren't I? One at once, sorry. not stacking, Brill. Yeah, whatever. So what do we got to sell? Oxy, Adrena pen. We'll just keep the med pens and the detox pens, or decon pens. So it's a sweet good treat everyone loves. $8274 we started off with. We've only got one of those. Yeah. I mean, the pens don't bring in that much, but, you know, little by little. Oh shit, I forgot the refill. No, I want... Okay. I still can't get over what I was told about the sound effects. Let me just check the cargo center. No, no guns on the floor. If you were watching the stream yesterday, I mentioned it yesterday, but somebody said that the sound effect for the elevator doors, not only on Hurston elevators, but also in some ships, were causing crash to desktop errors. Yeah. Can't be the actual sound file, and if it is, implement a new sound file, just re-record it, or, you know, make sure it's in the right format. So we'll go for the modified armor first. And I'm expecting about 125k from this, ish. We'll see. Yeah, we're going to keep the RSI backpacks. We'll sell everything else. So if I could stack the helmets and the arms, I could sell them all as just one. Sell them all in one stack. But I'm not wasting my time. I mean, you're going to have to go through the entire database of stackable items and fix what's stopping them from stacking. And with the graph database, it's not as simple as, you know, search database, select all items that are blah blah blah, or select all from whatever, and change the value. I mean, I wonder why a lot of key people at CIG, you know, important people, are leaving or have left. And now, I once worked at a company where there was a lot of brilliant people in different ways. And one by one, they all started to find other jobs. I mean, there was one guy who was he was a senior in tier 3 support, and he was a senior, and he knew absolutely everything about everything. If you ever had a problem, you went to this guy and he'd be, oh, this is what you do to fix it. You know, just somebody who knew the systems and the software inside out. And he left and went to work at a bank. I can't remember if it was like HSBC or Santander or something. And when he got there, he found out that they only needed him for one job, and then they hadn't got any work for him after that. And he'd left a company he'd been at for like 12 years. And it just didn't make sense. He came back to the company, and then they treated him like a newbie. And this was one of the best guys they ever had. I don't know whether that's because they felt he'd been disloyal or whatever, but, you know. What else have we... Oh, Sabine. Let's get rid of the Sabines. In fact, no, let's go all undersuits, because we've got some undersuits that aren't Sabine that we're going to sell. I don't know how many. Get rid of the Sabines, even though it's 1 credit. I don't give a fuck. I just want rid of them. We usually keep 1. I don't even know if I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'll keep 1. Sell all the others except the stone skins. Right, so that's them. P4s. We'll just sell. Can't click on anything. Can now. Weird. We'll just get rid of all of these P4s. At 2.2k each, it's good value. Yeah, it's really good. You sell these anywhere else and it's like 1.3k or something. I guess CIG will change that when they find out about it. Oh no, we can't have them making extra money. And I'm not keeping the scopes. I've got enough scopes, so I'm not even searching the guns for scopes. If I only had a few, half a dozen, I'd take all the scopes off, but I've got fucking shitloads. Bollocks. And then we've got the P8s. Oh God, this might be a stack. Yeah. I'll probably end up with some laser sights. I picked up an orange laser sight yesterday, which I left at some facility. S1D3. Kana. I'd sell it. Oh, fucking get rid of the. I don't know why they sell subscriber gear for 1 when it's lootable. You know, if it was subscriber gear you robbed off somebody's body, then I'd understand it being sold for 1 credit. But you're looting these off NPCs, and they're worth 1 credit, and everything's come back that I've just sold. Oh God, come out of it, go back in. Oh shit, I've just sold all this. Thank you. Fuck me. Databases again. What else have we got? Custodian. We just passed the 100k mark. Yeah, thank you. Fuck me. Gallant. I'm just trying to think what we picked up. The fuck. Right. That's the gallants out of the way. Did I pick up any shotgun shit? I try not to, but you never know. Yeah. Lumen. We picked up one of them, didn't we? And Artscav, we'll sell all that. No, we'll sell it. The other one's a stack, because I remember picking up, was it 3? 4? Okay. What else? What else? What else? Let's go. Personal weapons. Oh, F55. Yeah. In fact, those were one. There were 4 single thingamybobs, weren't they? Magazines. And pistol. if ammo's in a stack, I usually pick it up because selling it is so much easier, and it's worth a bit, little by little. Right, so we've got the arc light. How many of these have we got? Fucking hell, we'll sell. I didn't even know we had any railgun ammo. But it's mind-numbingly and laboriously boring to do this. To do this repetitively every single day, many times a day. We're going to keep all that. Yeah. C-54. C-54. Right. So I think that is about it. Oh, medgun. Yeah. Failed. Okay. Failed. Might be because they're in stacks. Okay. Right. Okay. So that should be it. Never say no to a free dog. Even though it's been picked up off the floor. I'm not proud. Bottle of Cruise. I fucking sold these. Hi. No, they're not going to stack. Salvo frag. And we'll keep the scalpel. And Zenith. Right. So, yeah. Weapons. Fucking laser pointers. That won't stack. God, I love you too. I just get so fucking bemused with this shit. Right. Yeah. They can go together. And that ain't stacking, so, Right. Oh, yeah? Oh, God, I wanted to check my armor. Yeah, that's alright. Where's... Oh. Yeah, okay. There's the rest of it that I thought was missing, but... So unreliable. Oh, where's my face melter t-shirt as well? Those are cool. Especially when you go to, like, Invictus and the IAE shows. You wear the face melter t-shirt, and they're not easy to get out, to get hold of. They're quite rare. I had a load of them as well. Got them from the old narcotics missions. Yeah, God. So what do we got? I mean, it's not a great deal of missions available. I can understand how CIG want to bring in new content because they haven't got a lot going on right now in the way of missions. Fact. Oh God, excuse me. I'm surprised they don't just put fucking Wicklow missions up and say, right, there you go, do them. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, let us... God. Well, we've still got to retrieve the security data. In fact, what's Samus up to right now? I don't even know if he's... No, he's not online yet. People are complaining about server errors. We've already seen one of them in the past few days. In fact, give me 2 minutes, be right back. And we're back, right. Login problems galore. I've heard quite a few people, different people, say that after a server error, they couldn't log back in. They got a crash to desktop and they couldn't log back in. And the advice is leave it at least 15-20 minutes before you try logging back in. Some people have left it days and they still can't log back in. You know, when you've got paying customers, and I know CIG doesn't like to call backers customers, they're selling items, right? They're not only selling digital media in ships and gear and what have you for items in game, they're selling merchandise as well. T-shirts, hats, mugs, key rings, you name it. They are a fucking retail business for some of it and a software company for the most of it. So they do have customers. You know, when you buy merchandise, you're not buying it as a backer. You could say that, you know, fucking any clothing store, any sports store that sells football boots or table tennis bats or whatever, you know, oh, they're all backers. They're not customers, they're backers. They're paying into a project that may or may not happen. No, you're buying items, whether it be digital or physical items. You're buying items. So, yeah, it's all fully explained in the terms and conditions, which I never read them anymore. I read them once, and I thought, if I didn't know what it was and why it existed, I would not be interested in paying any money towards this company. You know, you pay us thousands of dollars for something, you don't own that. You just get to use it. And without any guarantees, you know, at the end of the day, there might not be a game. Well, you're talking like that, you sound like you don't want to do it. You know what I mean? And the words that they tell you are the words you want to hear to keep you spending more money. But you read the terms and conditions and, you know, it's give us your money and then fuck off. That's what it sounds like. It's totally the wrong way to do business. So no wonder problems don't get fixed. No wonder nobody's in a rush to make a game. You know, no wonder people who can't log in don't get their problems solved. Yeah. And apart from the software, which is bugged, riddled with bugs, you know, it's enjoyable. It is enjoyable, and I just wish it was better. But it won't ever be the way CIG carry on. Right, anyway, we need to find something to do. Bounty hunting, boring shit. Collection, forget collection. No salvage, no hauling. Want to do investigation. I might ask around, see if anybody's going to do that. I'm waiting for Thomas to get online, and then maybe he'll be up for doing that that final mission. In fact, Hockrow Agency. Have I got any rep for Hockrow Agency? No, it doesn't look like it. So, there's not a lot to do apart from the mercenary missions, and half of them are fucked up because the enemies keep on respawning. All this Eckhart security shit. Now I thought that said Hurston Security, but it says Eckhart Security. And that's 66k. So I'm going to accept that and track it. But hey, what's up? Yeah. Huh. So dismissive. And that's help protect site. Yeah, it's just a bit deflating when, you know, it works. Last week it worked so well on the PTU, and then they brought out 2 updates, you know, with successive worsening of and impact from the bugs. I don't know what. No, I can't click on anything. Let me just hang around a bit, see if it. Nah, can't even click on the X. So come out, go back in, and then I'll be able to use it. Work that one out. Unknown claim. I've just fucking stored it. You motherfucker. I'm going to go into the hangar. In fact, let me get a screenshot of this. Let me get a screenshot of that. Because I'm going to fucking report this if it carries on. Small hangar. What I'm expecting is I get to my hangar and aSOP lets me call my ship without it being needed to be claimed. It's on the fucking pad, that's why. But it says stored. Oh no, on pad. There we go. Let me take a screenshot of that as well. Right, okay. I thought I'd stored it, but never mind. So lobby aSOP tells me it needs claiming and it's unknown. Hangar aSOP, it's on the pad. Bro. Ah, God. Right. Where are we? Content travel seems to be behaving itself. That was dropping out a lot yesterday. Basically, every journey I did around a planet would fucking drop out part of the way there and I'd have to re-engage it. Which is not brilliant, but... So, Millerand. I don't know what to expect with this. Maybe it's another 3-wave thing. We'll find out when we get there. And they're all good guys. We've got another ship in the way. In fact, why don't I blow the fuck out of that? Just to see what'll happen. Well, I know what I'm doing. So let me just get a good angle on this. Oop, it's reverse, and yeah, that'll do. Sort of there. Right. What the fuck? What are we doing? What are we... The turrets aren't firing at me. Just the guards. Let me... It must be because I blew that ship up and injured some of them. Well, that's a shame. Let me try and fly away and come back, see if that makes a difference. Objective withdrawn, right, okay then. I must have injured the guards by blowing that ship up. I must have. Secure site, and this is Rufus. So it's the same sort of mission, 66k. We'll get onto this. I haven't got a crime stat though. Or have I got a crime stat and it's not showing? But to let me land, and once I landed, they started firing at me. Which, all right. Oh God. Let me just... come back to the planet. Probably quicker than using the star map or trying to find a marker. I know leaving your ships at bunkers can't be helped, especially when you die or something like that, but I mean, I always try and get them back. I know a lot of other people are just complacent and don't care to go back and get the stuff. Sometimes I don't, you know. I just leave it there. Right. It's coming into Rufus this time. I don't like Millerand. Millerand is a mission way back when. I can't remember how long ago it was, but 80% of the bunker missions you were offered was fucking Millerand for some reason. And I just got bored of seeing it. A lot of turbulence. Must be raining. FPS feels good though. But I can't see shit for this stupid weather effect. In fact, I can't even see the fucking bunker. That must be the front, right, okay. Have I? No. I know what I'm doing. Good guys. Yeah, all right. It is raining. Whoopie fucking doos. What are you doing in my ship, mate? What the fuck? I've got a crime start now. I've really got a crime start now. He was the aggressor. But he's a security, so he can get away with it. I don't give a fuck. Right, so what I want to do is get over to Grim Hex. I want to test this. People have said when you've got a crime stat, even the guns at Grim Hex fire on you. So, yeah, I really want to test that shit. Because there's no way I can get to, it's going to be an hour or two of a job flying to Everest outside of the gun range, dropping out of the ship, getting onto the station and handing myself in. So yeah, the only thing I can do now is try Grim Hex. And the way that things are, I'm not even sure if it's going to work, but we can but try. Weird though, excuse me, I must have landed on a security guard and he glitched into the ship and then started fucking shooting at me. So His body's disappeared, but his gun's still here. Oh no, actually, I might as well put it on my back. And we'll inject ourselves. In fact, no, it won't work in quantum travel. Okay. And I can't put it away now. What the fuck? Oh, fuck it. We're all going on a prison holiday. No more missions for an hour or two. I mean, I could try landing at a mining station, and yeah, it's just a big fuck around, whatever you do. Right. Such a chore when you've got a crime stat. It's it's a bit iffy. You know, sometimes you get a crime stat and you haven't got one. Sometimes you've got one and there's no crime stat icon. I'm going to reset this to hex because it always moves when you've travelled. So we'll be able to get there now by some means or other. Anyway, let's see what this. I'm fully expecting to get shot down by Grimhex guns. You know, by the security turrets, but where are we going? There we are. I must have come in upside down because yellow's normally the other side. It's normally the right side, not the left side. So I must be travelling upside down. Not that there's any upside down or not in space, but all right. Now in the Pisces, you can blast in because the Pisces is really nimble and quick. Slows down really quick. In fact, yeah, it's slowing down normally. So you can play dodgems or slalom with the asteroids without much fear of crashing. But in a bigger ship that's not as manoeuvrable. No, I'm not getting fired at yet. That's great. That's really great. Right, so here's our hangar. Oh. Yeah. So this would be cool. Autoland works. All right. I love going to prison. I know it's... People have said to me in the past, going to prison shows that I'm a bad character. I mean, I've only ever been arrested a couple of times in my life, and that was fucking 4 decades ago. And I was drunk. But in real life, yeah, I don't partake in criminal activity or have any reason for the police to be banging on my door. Usually when they do, it's because there's somebody else in the area. Police knocked on my door one time, a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, and said, "Have you heard anything?" And I looked at them, and I'm like what? What are you on about? What have I heard? What am I supposed to have heard? And they wouldn't tell me. No, I just wondered if you'd heard anything. Okay, so 2 police officers knocking on my door asking if I've heard anything, what's going on? And they wouldn't explain what they wanted. So I'm, no, sorry, I can't help you, I haven't heard anything. Maybe I heard a gunshot downstairs, you know, if you want to check. And they're like, yeah, okay then. No, we don't want to bother with that. I said, well, what are you knocking on my fucking door for? Yeah, that's what I want. Right. I'm putting these in here because it's going to claim my ship as a new ship when I get out of prison. So we'll put them there. We'll leave that ship there. What have I got on me? Just to, yeah, okay. So full ammo, full pens. Yeah. What do I need from Grim Hex while I'm here? I know what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm totally thinking about something else, not concentrating on. All right. So the reports that Grim Hex guns are firing on you when you've got a crime stat didn't happen to me. But I've got no reason to believe that it didn't happen to other people, because yeah, they don't usually mix. Well, some people do, but people don't usually make things up for sensationalism or drama effect. And I have had guns firing on me at the past, like Everest. Pick that up. Is there any more bottles around here? Because what we can do is just carry one from our backpack, reopen it, and hey presto, we've got 4 full bottles now. Yeah. So what we want is, definitely want some crews. If we buy 11 bottles, and they do sell the dust up here, but I've got enough of that. We'll buy 4 of these. One time you used to be able to buy the salvo frag pistol here, which was great, but personal weapons, are they having a laugh? Where are they all? You can still buy the Coda pistol here, but for an outlaw post like Grim Hex, you think people were into LH86 and nothing else? Or not much else? Right, okay. Pretty crap, to be honest. Pretty crap selection. It gets worse. Right, personal storage. I'll put that in there. And then I've got 12 bottles. I'll put these in here. I've got 8 of those. Right, so all good. What we'll do is go hand ourselves in. I'll be fucked if I'm paying any fines. Plus, you can't pay off a CS3. So, let's have a see. What we got done for? Oh, hang on a minute. Moida. So, here's the Infinite Cruise glitch again, exploit. I wish CIG had fixed this, because you can just carry around 3 bottles of cruise in your backpack and drink the same 3 bottles all day, every day. And I've reported it enough times, and every single one of the tickets that I raised over the period of about 2 years got closed down and not addressed. Right, so drank 3 bottles, still got 3 bottles. Now I'll hand myself in. Right. Aggravated assault. No, it was cold-blooded fucking murder. Well, no, it's self-defense. I'm just going to surrender. Listen to Nathan. Hi, and welcome to Klesher. We are so pleased to have you in this wonderful 5-star facility, where every cell has an ensuite bathroom, and you have room service. God, I hate this guy's voice. What a wanker that guy is. How can you have somebody so motivated and cheerful in a prison? I mean, CIG really floated the boat out on that one, didn't they? They really went to town with that dickhead. Ah, fuck. Come on, get up there. So how long we got? An hour and 30 minutes, I should imagine. Fucking hour and 26 minutes. Right, so inmate processing, work mines. Now, how many people are on this server? Oh, quite a few now. It's not massively overpopulated, but we'll, excuse me, take our chances in the mines. Yeah, I do like coming to Klesher. I saw a post on Spectrum yesterday where somebody suggested Kleshire should have multiple escape routes. I think back in the day there used to be a way out, but CIG changed the map, I think. From what people tell me, I mean, I'm totally not aware. Down an engine and everything is red on this cat. Bruh. Fucking hell. Alright, bruh. Mate. Everything's down on my ship and it's all red, bruh. Yeah. Well. Is there any rocks to mine? That's the question. I did notice that, I mean, it used to take you 20 minutes to get out of Kleshire with an hour and a half sentence. But the rocks very recently became scarce. They used to be all over the place and respawn. Where is it? Maintenance. Didn't tell us. Accept offer. Where is it? Where is it? But where is it? So I'm going to take a screenshot of that, report it later. The last time I was in prison, I was given a contract. It told me where the oxygen machine was. Repair, it's 2 kiosk in Route 3, Depth 5. Fucking hell, fire. A lot of changes and not all for the better. In fact, most of them aren't for the better. So this is number 3, as you can see there. I think the O2 kiosk in Route 3, Depth 5. O2 is the oxygen. Route 3 is the route, what we're in now, and Depth 5 is how far into the mine it is. So could be a little better explained. I'm not even sure about this route. So this is, we're on our way to Depth 2. Every time there's a hub, that's you know, that's different depth. So we won't start looking for the oxygen kiosk until we get to Route 4. Route 3. Plenty of NPCs about. So this is on our way to 4 now. So it's basically, it's going to be the first oxygen machine we see from here in. So this is depth 4. This will be depth 5. Here we go. Right. Brilliant. Oh, shut up, Nathan. Transfer oxygen, how much have we fucking hell? We've used quite a lot. Anyway. It's not so bad when it gives you the repairs at lower depths. I mean, there are oxygen machines at depth 12, which is the furthest you can go into the mine. And it's a long way to go just to repair a machine. Plus you can get murdered without repercussions, you know, above level 8. Depth 8, should I say. What have we got here? No fucking rock, that's what we've got. All right. How many did we get there? 8. Okay. They're like rocking horse shit, aren't they? Can't find them anywhere. Which is great. But if they're going to be that scarce, make them respawn relatively good time, you know. You know, I'm respawning every 5 minutes, but every sort of 20, 30 minutes. Oh, fuck. I know where that is. We've got everything, haven't we? Right. It'd be cool if the NPCs in the prison were subject to the amount of players online, like, you know, a lot more players, a lot more NPCs, but where's the... Yeah, come here. Why am I walking so slowly? What? Aphrite, mineral deposit. Fucking hell. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, right. Right. Yeah. I bet you are. What the hell? How the fuck do I get out of here? So without even doing that second mission, I've, mined 2 rocks, done 1 oxygen machine repair. They're going to let me go. I mean, if the law is that if you kill a security guard, it's murder, you should be getting like 6 hours for fucking murder. And another 6 hours for every murder after it. You shouldn't be... There's nothing here. You shouldn't be getting an hour and a half for murder. But he did shoot first, maybe if you are not the aggressor, then mitigating circumstances are that you didn't shoot first. But it is what it is. Now then, we need to go to inmate processing. Oh, shut the fuck up. Do you imagine, that is torture in itself, isn't it, listening to that guy in prison? Do you imagine having him in your fucking ear all day? He never shuts up. No. I've had enough. Please release me, let me go. As the song goes. Please release me, let me go. Right. God, that guy, he drives you insane. He's so happy and cheerful, you think, oh, fuck, I'm in prison again. And then you get that guy, Mr. Charisma. Yeah. Right. We should have all the gear that we went in with, and we've got it. We just want to dump the Gallant from the Hurston Security. Now, we've got 75 and there we have. I want to try that mission again because I haven't actually got to do that mission yet. Have I still got my call to arms? No, I've got nothing. There it is. There's the mission. I want call to arms though. What was it? 66k. Colfax. All right. I think what we might do this time is not push it, not be stupid. I've got an FPS thing going on. What are we on? 15, 16. I'm going to tab out and access the browser. I fully expect this to zoom up after a few seconds. or maybe more than a few seconds. And it's not doing. Strange. Strange. It usually when I tab out of Star Citizen and onto another screen like the browser or any other screen that's open, and I've only got the browser open at the minute. Although OBS is running because I'm streaming, that's minimized. But now FPS is right. So that's stored at. What the fuck? It should deliver my ship. Oh fuck this! I'm gonna. Oh, what ship should I use? I might as well get the expedition back. Yeah. So pay fee, it's not much. So a minute, we can stand around for a minute. Oh God. But just imagine an hour and 26 minutes sentence, and I'm out in 10 or 12 minutes. There's no deterrent whatsoever to stop you from committing crime. You might as well go around and kill the entire fucking star system. Once met one guy. I was playing with a Danish guy, and it was the first time he was going to show me the route out of Klesha. And we got there, and there's this fucking guy killing everyone. And he was just being an arsehole about it. He was just killing us repeatedly. And we said, look, we want to get something done, and you doing this isn't helping. And he said, oh yeah, I'm just killing people to see what maximum sentence is, or if there is one. And I said to him, go kill NPCs. No, I've tried that, it doesn't work. And I said, you think I'm stupid? Okay, killing NPCs gets you half the sentence it does for killing players. But you're just doing this because you're a bastard and you want to piss everybody off. So don't fucking try and tell me it's like something you're doing as a test. And this was on live. He was an absolute asshole, was this guy. So the guy I was with, I think his name was Hawk, something like that. He fucking killed him. Right, so I'm going to I'll take these 2 containers with this ship. Excuse me. And wrong button. Wrong button. But we know what we're doing. Okay. Come on. Thank you. I don't know why I do this. It's so finicky. There we go. All right. In fact, we're gonna turn that off. Oh fuck. I turn off the stats until it gets bad. Right, off we go. Lovely. Right, here we come. So, coming to this, I'll try not kill any guards this time, or get shot at by the guards. Excuse me. The first time I blew that ship up, that probably injured a guard. Maybe that was the start of all the problems. It doesn't go well when you do things like that. There's a load of friendlies or guards stood around it. But these bunker missions, they're all a bit up in the air. Nobody's sort of giving good reports on them or saying that they're fun. There's always some element that's not welcome. I know they must test, CIG must test these before they put them out to the public, but you wouldn't think so. You wouldn't think that there was any review or testing done beforehand. Right, so they are 3 civilians and 2 guards. They're all friendly guys, so I'm just gonna park it over here. And I'm not landing on anybody, am I? No. We'll put it here. So I haven't touched anyone. Shouldn't be getting aggressed. We're all right. Alright, dickhead. Fucking set of tyrants. Our Hurston security. Right, probably need to reset my gun. There we go. And we'll see what to expect down here. We've got some green markers. It's another 3-wave thing. So what we got? Night Stalker railgun. Take the railgun ammo and that. Is there any more boxes? Yeah, there's one on top here. What, 22 seconds. And we're going to take all of those, whatever they are. And we're going to go back up top. There'll be no enemies up top for this. We'll let them fight it out. Whatever guards are down there, just let them fight it out. And hopefully there's going to be some Hurston elites that are going to get killed. But we really don't want to be carrying a railgun around it's heavy and it slows us down and God knows what else. So we're going to dump it in the ship. Move all of that over there. Close that up. I guess the FPS is at about 1820 right now because it is dragging a bit, but so wave 1 is done. Get out of the goddamn way. $17. And there we go. Doo-dee-dee-dee-doo. Doo-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Doo-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dum-dum. Doo-dee-dee-dee-dum-dum. Doo-dee-dee-dee-dum-dum. Doo-dee-dee-dee-doo. Doo-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Doo-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dum-dum. Doo-dee-dee-dum-dum. Doo-dee-dee-dum-dum-dum. All right, 40 seconds. Yeah, 2 heavies. Be great if I could grab these guns, wouldn't it? Right, back to my little perch. Let's see what goes on this time. Hey, enemies. It used to be 2 waves of 8 and 1 wave of 10. And now there's multiple enemies, multiple friendly guards, and 3 waves of 8. Die, bitch. Fucking shot him enough times. 18 in the gun. So what do we got? Gallant. Nothing else we want. He's the boss. Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? His fucking marker's disappeared. I've got really bad FPS. Well, he ain't fucking here, is he? They were both round the back, and I searched that crate. I saw the boss, excuse me, and Now it could be that he's just vanished. And I can't fulfill the mission. It's not unknown that enemies have just despawned. But he can't have come past me. But he might have done in the doodah room when I was in the back room, but and this is the third wave of 3. And I don't see him anywhere. So what I'll do, fuck me. Can I pick him up? No. Because the FPS is too bad. What FPS are we on right now? 14. Tab out. Go into the browser. It goes down, not up. 16, 17. Weird, isn't it? Isn't it just weird? FPS up and down like a fucking yo-yo. Now I might have to go around shooting all the enemies I can find just to see if they're dead or incapacitated or whatever. But just chuck him over there. But this ain't great. This ain't a great mission. Where did I see that? Where did I see that guard? There's 2 heavies here. Armor's worth quite a bit. In fact, haven't they moved? Weren't they in a different location first time I saw them? I'm not sure. Yeah, they were over here. They were over here. But I thought I saw a third Hurston security guy. Where did I see him? No crates up here. Am I going nuts? It might have despawned. There he was. Right. But there were definitely 2 markers before I killed the boss. And then no markers and 1 enemy left to kill. So I wonder what happened. Just a bit strange is that, however. While this mission's running, we've got no fear of any more enemies spawning randomly. But I don't know if this can be achieved. Markers vanishing is not a new thing. I've heard people talk about it on other missions. So it's just putting up with the bugs. As Mr. Kraken said the other day, beware of the bugs. Yeah. Right. It's a bit shit, but what can you do? Not a lot is the answer to that one. So what I think I'm going to do is close the door. Where's the boss man? There he is. Right. I will put all my gear in this. No, I won't. I'll put all the weapons and shit in this one. Put all my gear in this one. And then get dressed up in Mr. Bossman's outfit. Drop that on the floor. Where's the gun? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, no, I'll do it this way. He's got fucking loads of stuff on him. Let's turn that shit off. It's just so much time and effort and chew and angst and fucking around for something that could be relatively easy. I mean, I don't know how that many people make simple things complicated just for the sake of it. It doesn't need to be complicated, it needs to be as simple as possible for user friendliness, ease of use, time saving, effort saving, you name it, reasons. God, these two. Right, I think that's everything. Where did the... I threw a doodah on the floor. Where did my gear go? So you put it in this one, not in the other one. Alright. Probably means my weapon's in here as well. That's the stone face, okay. Oh, I won't bother taking it, I'll just take my... Oh no, I better. I was going to take the other... There we are. The other FS9, but never mind. So... Tractor beam's not working now. It says that there's no fucking module. There is no module. So it must be this one. Yep. Okay. Got the right one in the end. But where did the FS9 go that I dropped on the floor? Is it under the ship? I have not got a clue. I don't know where that FS9 went that I took off the guy, the boss man. Right, well, we'll start with what's his face at the back. If we see anybody running around, we'll just shoot them. Because I think everybody's dead, aren't they? Oh God, I didn't empty the fucking backpack, did I? No, there weren't anybody up here, was there? Right. That still hasn't... Still hasn't finished just the mission. Fuck this, I'm wasting my fucking time. But at least I know it's a 3-wave thing. God. Why? It won't let me unload the backpack. For whatever reason. Just bear with me. I'll be right back, 30 seconds. And we're back, right. So, we got a backpack issue. I think it's because I filled it to 100%. Things don't like being filled to 100%. So I've got to find some way of taking something out of it. But I don't want to be messing around for fucking hours doing this. So what I'm going to do is let's get dressed up in some of this gear and then get shot by a player thinking I'm Ninetales. Now where is my, oh there it is. If I move all of that out of there. I'll tell you what would be a good idea if I, no, I want that one. Oh fucking hell, the armour that's got my gun ammo in it refuses to open. You give it in fucking one thing, it's another. Ah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I'm not fucking wasting time. Jesus fucking wept. Fuck me. First it's the backpack. Then when I get my salvo frag gun, I want the ammo out of my armour. Can't get that. It's just bullshit all round. It's just designed to make you fucking fail in ways that it's not designed to make you fail. It's fucking unreal. 23 in that. 75 in that. So we'll take this for now. I want that gun. Not going to get it, so I'll get it out of this guy. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't he have a gun on him? Take that. That's worth a shitload, is that? We'll be selling 4 clips of Animus ammo for about 10k. P8. I want to be picking up P8s. Come on, give me the F. Jesus. No, he's got nothing. There was a P4 in here though, wasn't there? And a Gallant. Nothing around here. Okay. P8. P4. Corner. So I don't know where the last guy is. No, can't pick that up. Can now. I want the shotguns. Yeah, pick about that last guy, but I'm sure the green guy, you know, the green armored guy around the back, he was the one that was needed shooting. Either he's disappeared or whatever, but not great. But the number of times people have said, oh, markers have gone missing, or I'm not able to finish a mission because enemies are locked behind the elevator or whatever. It's a lot. It is a lot. I am gonna bug Thomas and see what he's up to. See if he wants to do the last mission on the doodah again. Because I'm getting sick of bunkers. I'm getting sick of it. You know, this is the third time I've tried this mission. First 2 times fucked up through my own mistakes. So, yeah. What's it matter? Just move on. Yeah. We'll make a beeline for Everest. Put the kettle on. Dump this fucking mission, which is the 3rd. I don't like to film. Oh God, that's the wrong button for me. I don't like to fail missions. I like to succeed, but you know, can't help it on this one. After I'd killed the boss, there there were two markers, and I searched that crate, and I saw the boss, killed him. Don't know where the second marker went. There's only one enemy in the vicinity of where that that marker was, and he was already dead because I shot him. Excuse me. So, yeah, I've tried always to succeed when it's been like that in times gone by, and wasted hours of time. So I'm not into wasting hours of time. I want to go to another. 3's no good. 1's good. 1, 4 or 6 to get to Everest from the orbital markers around Hurston. All right. So we'll see where it gives us a hanger. It's not too bad, is it? Certainly changed overnight, that's for sure. Really? Docking initiated, docking denied, and I'm docking anyway. Okay, now. Whatever. I haven't got the multi-tool. Now there's 2, isn't there? One is... I don't think it's that one. It's that one. It is that one, right, okay. Ba-dum. Do do be do be do be do be do. Do do be do be do be do be dum dum. Okay. Send that down. And to this shit again, all over again. It's like working in a waste processing plant, isn't it? Fucking hell. I'm not gonna enjoy sorting this shit out. But that boss's backpack was full of gear, ammo and all kinds of shit. So got to expect to have quite a bit of loose items on us, and oh man, we'll get there eventually. It just takes time. So close that, open the other one, and we should have our gear here. But the backpack should be full of stuff, but it ain't. Why not? And that is not the one we want. That's the one we want. Oh, crying out loud. So that's empty. That's empty. Right. That's all the gear back. And I just want some sustenance now. Okay. Just bear with me. GK 1155 HR. That's a new ID for the ship. I'm not sure I like that one. It's got HR in it. I fucking hate HR. Right, okay, I'm gonna go make a coffee, I think. But let me just see what Thammers is up to. Lot of new names in Evocati. They just keep turning up. Anyway, be right back, 2 minutes. And we're back. What I think we'll do, yeah, there's quite a few people on here now. There is, I don't know if Summers is on this server. He hasn't replied to me yet anyway, but I'm not happy with this server. It's a bit fucking wobbly. Excuse me. So it's EU1B, EUW1B090. I'm gonna get out of this. Try US server. It's 10:30 in the morning, so US server should still be fairly quiet. So what is it, Tuesday today? So Valerie's on a very low server. Let's see what Valerie's on. US 1B 1110. 110, sorry, no 1110. Yeah, this will be hopefully better. Do like to move around the servers, especially when it's not working as expected, and we've had more than a few problems this morning on that EU server. US servers tend to be a little bit better. I don't know whether that's because they're maintained better or there's more of a focus. I don't know. Shouldn't make any difference, but it does. Maybe it's the hardware they're running on. And all right. Bum 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 bum. Fucking hell! You don't want to be seeing that. No guns. I don't know why people put them trolleys there. And you would think if it was such a problem that CIG would do something about it so people couldn't do that. That's half a used refill. So decomp pen extra, med pen that's not used, the decomp pen extra that is used. Turn this shit off for now. Actually, we'll hey. Why? What's going on? God. Huh. Well, that escalated quickly, didn't it? Kinda. No, not a lot is stacking. If that guy spoke to me in real life, I'd think he was a shoe salesman or something. He's got that kind of voice, but no, they're not stacking. And yeah, whatever. So, excuse me. We are gonna find out what people are doing. No. Samus is currently playing Star Citizen, but I don't know what he's doing. He must be busy because he hasn't replied to my question of whether he wants to do the last mission again. I think way too much yesterday I was wandering off looking at things that I hadn't seen because Samus took me on routes to places I'd never been before, which was really interesting. I remember when he said, "Come with me into the toilet," and we went up through the roof. I don't even know where that is. I think I might be able to work out how to get to it, but it's just let's see how many people on here. Hardly any. Valerie's the only person I know on here. I don't recognise any of the rest. Anybody with a name like 1230 version 4, I don't trust that. I don't trust people who have just numbers mainly in a username. I mean, maybe it means something to them, but I mean, why would you use a number as a name when there's infinite possibilities? Just looking on Spectrum, seeing what's going on Spectrum, and not a lot. Wow. Somebody suggests high server pop. High server population is the reason why things break. Well, we already know that. We've known that for fucking years. Call alarms, accept that and untrack it. We've got still got the retrieve security data. Explore the research wing and retrieve the security data and deliver it to Everest Harbour above Hurston. Is that the last mission? Because in my reputation, I haven't got anything for that Hokuro agency or whatever. Reputation with Klesha. Yeah, right. Vaughan. I've never done anything for Vaughan ever. I don't know what that's doing there. Yeah. I don't want to carry on doing bunker missions. Oh, we know what that is. Don't know what that is. We know what that is. That's the one we've just done. With the 3 waves that failed. We've done 3 of those missions this morning. They all failed. It might be more fun just to go back to boring Resource drive missions. Let's have a look at what I've got. Excuse me. Not a lot. I've just done the Microtech Crusader and ARCOP to tier 2. But I don't want the weapon. I've already done Hurston to tier 5, and that's all I'm interested in. I'm not even interested in that. Because all I did it for was the paint jobs, and when I put the paint jobs on my ships, they weren't better than the ones I had. So I'm keeping the ones I already had. But there were some more investigation missions, like patrol the area and things like that, and Wicklow vehicles, Wicklow missions, Zoo Special, 10 Wicklow favours, 2 of 6 platoon medal pristine, bring to Wicklow Emporium. I don't even know where you get those. Make jumpy ATLS shoot. Right. Taurus. Yeah. And what's other items? Weird. I've never seen the point in any of these weapons. I know yesterday when I was using the Zenith rifle, Thomas was using it really well and killing enemies with 1 or 2 shots, and it was taking me 3 to 5 shots. And I just didn't think I was as accurate with it as I was with the FS9. Strange. I've never seen one mission for the large stolen ship recovery. Large size haul, large stolen cargo retrieval. Yeah. I think I'm going to end the stream for now. not a lot of things we want to be getting involved with. If I get hold of Thammers and he wants to do that last mission, might stream again. But not a lot I want to be going on with right now, apart from more mercenary bunker missions, which we've already done, and they kept failing on the other. So I suppose we could try some more, but yeah, I'm going to go off and do something else for an hour or two. So we'll just log out to menu as we always do. And that's going to be it for the stream. And thanks for watching. Take good care of yourselves. Have a really good day. Until next time, goodbye for now.